2 is going to begin by talking about these three symbols in front of you: a sharp, a flat, and a natural. All three of these affect how notes are played. A sharp, when placed in front of a note, raises it by 1/2 step. So, if you're playing C and you see a C sharp, you're going to have to go to the next key to the right. In this case, it's the black key that's directly to the right of C. A flat, on the other hand, does the exact opposite. It lowers a note by 1/2 step to the left. So, if you're going to play E, but you see a flat in front of it, you have to go to the note directly to the left of E, which is the next black key. Here's where it gets tricky. When you see a flat in a piece of music, it will remain the entire length of the measure. For example, if you see B flat on this note, that means that this B is also flatted. This next B, because it's in a new measure, is not flatted. There is one exception to this rule. If you have a flatted note, which is then followed by a note with a natural sign, that cancels out the flat and makes the note normal again. So, in this measure we have B, B flat, and then regular B again. The hardest concepts you'll encounter in Path 2 is something called a key signature. A key signature is a bunch of rules that tell you what notes are in each key. So far, we've played with notes that have been in the key of C. C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. There have been no sharps and flats, but that's all about to change. Take a look at the picture in front of you. What you have here is a treble clef with 5 lines. You also have a sharp on F. Because I'm seeing this at the beginning of a piece of music, I know that I am in the key of G major. How do I know this? Well, there's a few ways to tell. Number 1, G major only has one sharp. You can also tell because when you look at the last sharp in a key signature, you can raise it by a 1/2 step and find the key. So in this case, the last sharp is F sharp, and a 1/2 step above that is G, so G major. Different concept: flatted key signatures. What you see here before you is a key signature with 3 flats. Now, the way to tell this is kind of easy. You either memorize the number of flats, or you look at the second to last flat. This is E flat major. I know this because the second to last flat is E flat. I also remember this because E flat major has 3 flats. Let's practice with one more. If you take a look at this key signature, you notice that there are 6 flats. If you look at the second to last flat, you notice that it's on G, and it's G flat, so we are in G flat major. I also can memorize this by knowing that G flat has 6 flats. You're going to be asked to memorize a certain number of major keys, so make sure that you get familiar with them during Path 2.